Hello and welcome back to LB's LB of The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Last episode we continued on with the Zora portion of the main quest. Chiefly, or at least what stood out to me the most, was through our plucking of King Dorfin's forehead scales. Yeah, interestingly enough, the forehead scales of the king are something of a precious material. And we use said scales to create that rift that you see there in the toilet water. The gray water, I believe it's called. I don't know. I remember when I was in high school and I was in sports, we had a sprinkler system that would water the fields, right? Makes sense. Of course, that's normal. However, there were warning signs all around it that said, hey, man, it's gray water. Don't be drinking it. Don't be drinking the water. I don't want to drink this water, all right? I don't even want to touch this water. Did we just jump into the portal? Or, hey, wait, what? It's Sidon. Okay, well, it would probably make sense to speak with this dude first. What's up, buddy? You looking at this portal I made with your daddy's forehead flakes? Oh, so that is the clue for reaching the sky. My father's forehead always did seem a bit dry. I told him to moisturize, but he said nay. They said it would come in handy someday, and here we are. Just now, what was that? Never mind. Now is not the time for fights of fancy. Just where could that light be coming from? You slurred your speech there, LP. Goodness gracious, how prepared are you for this?
I have an idea.
Oh, he's speaking, sorry. Gross. Nope. Man, you gonna get a staph infection or something. Ugh, you gonna get gangrene. You hope you don't got any open wounds, man. That doesn't look very sanitary to me. Oh, yeah, look at that. It's a certified toilet. He squeals with glee as he creates the whirlpool that will drain the pee.
It's just as I thought. I can see an entrance at the bottom of the lake.
This whole thing just a giant toilet?
Dive in, Link.
The toilet temple? What are we doing? Oh, we're getting inside the belly of the beast? Oh, man, I didn't bring my penicillin! Oh, God! Let's just see if we can get in the very direct center of it and not have to touch this filth. We're in the center. It's gone. I guess we are going to have to drop. Ugh, sickening. Gross. Gross. It's fine, right? It's assuredly, it's not too terrible if Prince Sidon's in it, of course, right? He's royal. He has standards, gosh darn it. He probably doesn't even drink the same water that the common Zora do. For goodness knows he probably bathes in better as well. So, this is called the bottom of the lake, the reservoir. We're meant to go backward, it says? But I think that's just the entrance. We're probably just meant to tally forth in here. If we check the adventure log, yeah, it just says, there's ancient ruins. Look around for clues. Okay, so is this the dungeon? Ooh, someone patched a leak there. Very good. Seems a little worse for wear, to be honest with you. I mean, erosion is a thing. The force of water is magnificent. Hello. The force of my desire for treasure is also magnificent. Please let me. Please let me. Please let me. No, okay, fine. I see. Oh, I saw an open. Open? Open! Very good. While we drown, dip your head under the water. Zora's sword. Ooh, that's a one-handed weapon. It's 28. That's freaking sweet. Holy cow. That might be the best one-handed unfused weapon we've seen. Equip that baby. Yes, indeed. And what's the best we could fuse that with would be the silver moblin horn, but that's not necessarily like slicey and dicey. I guess the horriblin horn is very close, so we will put that down. 32 plus 28, we about to make a 60? Jiminy friggin' Christmas. Wait, what? Times 2? Times 2? 90, what happened? I'm questioning my ability to do math. What? We have a 28. The horriblin horn is now a 64 somehow. It was a 32. It got multiplied. Why did it get multiplied? Is that because that we fused it with an attack up thing? Or because they're just like better together? You know, peanut butter and jelly oftentimes make one or the other better than if you were to be having them separately. Similarly, silver horriblin horns and Zora swords We're meant for each other. Now, I don't think you should be putting those on a sandwich. All right, you might get yourself a nice little laceration or something. But that being said, clearly something happened. Of course, maybe it was just luck. It could have just been, you know, like how you sometimes will cook things and get the special effect and it'll produce a cooked item that is a little bit better than it ordinarily is, at least in the way of hearts. We just get up on this plank. Okay, so I don't see anything else down here. I guess we can climb up there, but I'm curious about this. Of course, I think it would also stand to reason we should probably get out of its, like, path. Oh, it got the slippery stone. Okay, I see how it is. You want me to stay here and get blasted. You know, Bo. You know, Bo? You know, Bo is you know where to be found. What the heck is going on here, buddy? He sees water and he's like, no, man. I'm gonna sit this one out, Link. You're gonna be fine, right? You and the bird can handle this. Seriously, though, where is... There you are, buddy. No? You get close and he's like, I'm getting back in your pouch. All right. Can we launch you over there? Very good. And as expected, it spews water, filling up the cavern. Link, thankfully, can swim. Will it take us all the way to the top so we don't have to slip and slide? It would seem that yes is the answer, and then some. Ooh. Beautiful. Very nice. How convenient. Is there anything around here that we're missing? This is super freaking cool, by the way. Let me just give my initial observations. I'm a big fan of the Elder Scrolls, particularly Skyrim. I put thousands of hours into it, and I'm getting some serious Skyrim vibes right now, at least like in the Dwemer ruins. You know, you'd be underground, there'd be all this neat architecture. And of course, Zora's Dwemer, not necessarily at all similar, but hey, it's underground architecture, and that's cool. The ancient Zora Waterworks. Oh, how emotional. What? That looks interesting. It's like they want me to look there. I don't know. Almost as if there's like 24 arrows pointing to the center of it. So are we meant to get up to that? I'm going to guess so, but just got to do some sweet platforming or what? Let's go. Well, look at this. There's more spigot spouts to dissolve or destroy. Before we do that, though, I'm going to actually investigate, because if we do open that, I'm expecting it to fill with more water, potentially all the way up to that, and then we will not be able to properly... Look at this! There's a chest! I would say we won't be able to properly explore the rest of the lower region. I would be sad. I'd be sick. I'd be spitting and hissing everywhere like my cat after the fireworks on 4th of July. Goodness gracious, were they loud. Okay, you come up here, please. Thank you. And what resides inside you? Kick the opposite end here. The Zora's shield. It's extra durable, though it is only a 24, which means it can stay here. And you know what? Just get back in the water. Yeah, thank you. We don't have time for that. Anyways, ascend would be a good move right here if I could make it happen. Unfortunately, no. Come on, there we go. Sometimes you just gotta squeal. It may not help, but it'll make you feel better. All right, at least it works for me. There's another one of these things. Hold on. So there's one hole with the arrows. There looks like bars behind it or something. I think we'll actually be able to get into this one. Yes. There's a No, that's not a ladder. That's a waterfall. I got the Zora armor. What the heck? Why can't I swim up this? What constitutes a waterfall, huh? When does a stream or a pouring, I suppose, become a waterfall? Because that looks like a waterfall to me. Sure, you know, people up in Washington might think that it's not up to their standards, but gosh darn it, from the dry state of Colorado, where I originally hail from, that's a monsoon. All right, we ain't seen water like that since 1964. Please let me get up here. Can I just not do that? Might have to fuse the booze here. I didn't want to have to make a bridge, but you left me no choice. All right, you have tested. You have tested me for the last time. All right, we are going to get up there, whether or not you want us to, or you don't want us to. Beautiful. That is barely not required. So, oh, there's more rocks in here. Interesting. Okay, so I have a thought now. I think that one down there that you can see just off on yonder is probably only going to raise the water level a modest amount, right? Similar, I guess, in a way to other water temples in prior Zelda games where you play with the water level, right? There are different valves, different things you open, different maneuvers that will raise and lower. Presumably, we're not going to be lowering the water level here, but I don't know. that will change the water level to a certain height. And of course, you're going to have to hit all of them in the correct order. Otherwise, it won't work. But really, what would happen if I opened that one up there? Right? Let me just get up here. Get up here, man! If we opened that one, would it just spew enough to cover the bottom layer? And then we would no longer be able to open this one? Or would it bring it all the way up to a point where I guess it would be the second layer? Since I guess that looks like the second layer. If that's the first and that's the second, maybe this big one over here is the third, and then that brings us up to this. Although, I don't know, they look to be similar, at least in terms of elevation. I don't know! All right, gosh darn it, I'm laboring here with my brain trying to make sense of this all. And sometimes you gotta not think. Sometimes you just gotta do. Sometimes you gotta break a rock, all right, man? And not Dwayne Johnson, because he's unbreakable. Have you seen that guy? He's like 700 pounds, 12'9". It's amazing, all right? He's like friggin' Hagrid, if Hagrid got waxed. All right, so it looks like that was correct, at least in raising it to the next level, because it brings the water level to a point where we walk up on this as a path, which is nifty. If I rose the water level once more, would we miss out on anything? It doesn't actually look like we would. However, I'm going to go around to the other side of this central platform here. Come here. I need you pulling, please. Just to see, like, if there's something on the other side of it, right? Maybe, like, what? We slipping already? No, bro. What the crap was that, man? Can you do, man? Whee! That will work markedly better. Goodness me. I forget how slick everything is. It's like they waxed it all in freaking butter. It's delicious. Just in case you, think anything is lathered in butter, please do not be licking the walls or the stone monuments of any temple you find yourself in. One, you'll probably get arrested. And two, it probably isn't butter. It's probably just moist. It's probably disease-ridden, bacteria-infested old architecture. But no, there's nothing over here that we would actually miss if we were to destroy that rock wall over there. But since we're here, we probably actually don't have the means to get this one, do we? Where's Tolan? There you are, buddy. All right, I need you. I don't actually, do I need you? Come here. Yeah, maybe I do need you. I need you to ready up, and I'm gonna have you blow your gust towards this hole. I'm gonna see if I can actually do this, even though it's slippery. It's kind of angled here. Yes! Oh, very good, but this is actually not what I thought it was. I mean, you can see cracked rocks behind it. There's a chest here. How do we get behind this grate? Opal. Sweet. Very neat. That's a treat. All right. You think we could hit that with a bomb arrow from here? Let me see if I could even hit it with an arrow. Maybe. It's kind of a waste of a bomb, I feel like. Let's see. Come on, buddy, come on! Ooh, you know what? That was close enough to do it once more. Where'd it go? There it is. That was close enough to do it once more. All right, now we're getting into... You gotta know when to hold them. All right, that should have worked. That should have freaking worked. All right, the blast radius on those things is at least 12 inches. Come on now. Oh, I destroyed my walkway. Oh, God. Oh, God. Throw rocks with anger link. What the heck was I thinking? Oh, we could do this, but better. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, jump. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, jump. This is... Okay, sure. 2, 3... What's happening? We're underneath this thing here. Get. Come on, one more jump. We're running out of stamina here. Get in there. And now I see why it didn't actually destroy the thing. It's because it's a freaking, 14 inches inside of here, not 12. If I launch a bomb here, will that hurt me? Maybe I should actually just use a hammer. How about that, huh? I forget about hammers. Hammers are useful. I mean, we don't have very many of them. We'll use the one that'll hurt us, just to save the Igneo boy. Okay, very good. Now, oh, well, Link's dead. Yep, Link has drowned. 5,000 PSI of friggin' water blowing in your face. I think Link would not be standing here. He'd be somewhere in this water screaming. But hey, he's a hero for a reason, and I'm not, all right? Because I can't handle that, right? I used to be a lifeguard at a water park. In fact, it was my first job. It was a water park called Waterworks in Denver, Colorado, and one of the chief attractions of this park was called The wave pool. Yes, you've probably heard of something similar, right? Most water parks or Six Flags or anything, there's a lot of wave pools at parks with water, and they're largely the same. However, this one was different. Different in the fact that it didn't produce constant waves, you know, they kind of fluctuate, little pulsating waves that come and go. No, this thing would save up all of its energy for like 30 minutes, and then every 30 minutes, twice an hour, it would spew one massive wave out on the crowd. You'd hear the bell would ring, it'd go, signifying the end of times. Children would be screaming, parents would be crying, everyone would be clamoring to get out of the water because the wave was coming. The wave was coming for you. But me being a, teen who worked there and someone who was something of a thrill seeker at the time, I loved it. I was all about it, man. Knock me over, big wave daddy. And knock me over it did. It sent me down underwater, pinned me up against the grate, very much like this one here. And I had the time of my life. Seriously though, what are we doing in here? This is not something that I noticed prior. There's geese, heinous little flying rodents that I am not particularly a fan of. There's a maze? It's amazing. More grates. Oh. That's another entrance / exit, okay. We go around here, more keys. Hello, babies. I poke you in your one eyes. You guys got amazing depth perception for having, just the one. But unfortunately, you gotta go. Did we already venture down this? No, assuredly not. There are bars. Oh, hello, friend. Goodness gracious. Looking particularly jiggly today. Ooh. Where did this come from? The water is flowing, so that was a keys that we had eliminated, apparently. Whoa! Hello, bud! I thought I killed all of them. Maybe that was a different one. So this is all, funneling us to that back center chamber right here, it looks like, with these waterfalls. I'm gonna go on the other side here, just to make sure, because this is on the other side of the grate, right? Yes, it is, but there's no secrets for us, so that's a little disappointing. I keep thinking these are ladders. Goodness me. I wonder. Can we ascend? We can! Does this put us where I think it does? I think this is gonna put us behind. Yes, it do. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. Yeah, this will kill Link. He's gonna get pinned up against this. Very much like myself. Bo, can I? There you go. Very nice. They give you this rock just in case. They're like, hey, this is a key plot point, man. You need to break this giant thing here. Am I making progress? In the grand scheme of things here, could I theoretically do this 100 times and break this? Probably not, right? We'll stop trying. Okay, Stone Palace Hammer. Woo-wee! Sorry, buddy. Sorry, Link. Link's got the quads. He's fine. He's got, he can stand his ground. Very nice. And that brings it all the way up. We get the good noise, the bun-and-a-dun-and-a-dun. But how do we leave? How do we leave? Ooh. We leave that way, apparently. Okay, well, very good. I didn't notice that prior, but I guess it was probably behind the stones. And to that effect, how'd the stones even get here? The stones warping up through the ground? The stones were growing inside of here, festering like some sort of fungus. It's amazing. Can we climb this, please? Thank you. Link getting all of his exercise in today, jumping, groping, rubbing upon all the walls he can find. Goodness gracious, isn't he just inspirational? We could all take some notes from his example, because we all probably need to exercise a little bit more. Goodness knows that I do. Hot dog, all right? I guess I did go for a walk today, which counts for something, yes? Hello there, hello. Is there anything else prior to us going over there? I mean, there's all that up there. Let me grab it. Not that, okay. I think we actually might need to go up there in order to get in here. Look at this. That's got this special flare out to keep climbers like me out of it. What's over here? I don't know about you, but I feel like that's particularly, cavernous. You know what caverns mean? Caverns mean frogs. And frogs must die. So let me go in here as any astute gentleman would and find said amphibian to connect them with our arrow. Ooh, that's no amphibian, all right? That's a gross boy. Excuse me there, friend. I don't know what kind of chew. You an ice chew? You got the cold breath? Have I documented you? I have not. An ice-like. 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 Ah, get you right in the gullet. All right, now come here. I don't want to hit you with, I want to hit you with something better. Let's hit you with, I guess, this 35. That should be enough to kill you in the first go. Indeed it was. Indeed it was. Do we get, oh, wow. Things are scattering and flying about. Ice fruit, interesting. I don't want to ultra hand. I actually want to photographize the ice ball here. Ice-like stone. It sounds like that could be like the title of a song or something. My love is ice like a stone. I can't be left alone because I got a bone to pick with you. You like that? Yes, I'm a singer-songwriter. Find me on your latest Top 40 hits. Anyways, let's continue on here. There was a like, there's a cavernous system, there's gotta be a bubble frog. We're kind of getting far away from what we meant, but look at this! My suspicions were correct in this giant cavern. There's an innocent little froggy boy just waiting to get assaulted. And of course, we're happy to oblige. And steal from him his bubble gem. 22 of those, goodness gracious, closing in on 2 dozen. Can't wait until we get to do something with them. Presumably, that's going to happen eventually, you know what I'm saying? But we have yet to really hear a whole lot about them. I think early on in the Let's Play, we heard someone say, oh, there's someone at the stable that's into that. Check the chest, too. I almost forgot. Maybe I didn't forget. I remember that. That's not what I want. No, early on in the Let's Play, I remember someone saying, go check the stable. There's the dude that likes them. But we didn't actually find any dude that likes them. So we'll keep an eye out. Of course, it doesn't... Oh, we wasted Tolan's fart. I'm so sorry, buddy. Undoubtedly, it's not like a thing, an item that's integral to the development of the plot, right? Because there'd be far more references to them. But in that same vein, they are undoubtedly a thing at all, which means they are going to give us what I hope will be some sort of clothing, or at least something very cool. Hopefully not just like rupees, because, man, we got a lot of rupees now. We get all the rupees, especially by the time we find whatever we're meant to find with that person or thing or people that love those stones. We will have all the rupees we need. I need to get up there so I can fly over. It'd be time for a Zonai device, to be honest with you. Only got 9 rockets. Can't take it out. What? Oh, is it because we're climbing? There you go. Where you at? No, seriously, where you at? You're in the water? What the crap? Dude, what are you doing down there? Soiled. Completely. All right, get up here. Come on now, man. All right, now we can get up here. Oh, that's as high as we go. Oh, buddy, we might have to do that again. How sick. 1, 2, 3, 4, jump. And then slide. 1, 2, 3, 4, jump. There we go. Yeah, that's all that's over here. Just the ledge, which I think is meant for us to fly over. Tolan's ready. The gust is ready. We're going over here to unlock the terminal. Or activate the terminal, walk through the terminal, turn around, look at the terminal, press the terminal, examine the terminal, be friends with the terminal, ask the terminal how it's doing, what the terminal had for breakfast. Of course, the terminal had nothing for breakfast. It's a piece of equipment. Gosh darn it. But we need to get a cutscene. Now, is this... Ooh, I was gonna say, is this what's causing the light? But no, this seems a little bit off-center. It shoots a laser straight up into a sky island. Specifically the sky island that looks to be spewing sludge. God, that's gross. It makes a waterfall. A tainted waterfall. Oh, bum, bum, tainted water. Sometimes I feel I've got to climb a waterfall. That's my favorite 80s song. Cool. So undoubtedly that's our next move. We're going to go up there by ascending this. Is this going to warp us out here, or are we going to have to find... It's warping us out here. Excellent. Thank you, game. A waterfall descended from the sky. Link, what happened? Is this your doing? Gesture. Ah, so you activated a mysterious device in the ruins, and then the waterfall appeared. Oh, I believe I understand. To a Zora, a waterfall is no different from a path. That must be the meaning behind the watery bridge. Yes, it must. If we climb this waterfall, we shall ascend into the sky. Link, I knew you could do it. My belief in you is as well placed as ever. Smile. Huh? So the ancestor, at least if this is to, remain consistent with the Goron and the Rito experiences, the ancestor calls out to Prince Sidon. This time it's got a particularly feminine voice. Probably, again, though, much in line with the prior two places, it is not going to be someone that I recognize. It's going to be a nameless ancestor. But hey, I'm excited to meet her. Well, in any case, we now have a path forward. All that's left is to press ever onward. With your Zora armor, you can climb the waterfall as well. Let us be off to our next adventure, Link. Hooah! Water. Very good. Is there any reason why we shouldn't do that? No, even a Highland can climb it. And I mean, this is what we're doing, right? We've got food, yes? We've got food. We've got equipment. We've got weapons. We could probably stand to fuse with a couple of these. And we got shields, of course. And okay, we're doing all right, I guess. Up the waterfall. Let's get up here, baby. Oh, let's go. Very good. Look at that. Isn't that cinematic? Oh, goodness gracious. If we could only see Link. If we could only see Link. Hot dog. Wellspring Island. Nehru Great Spring Sky. Isn't it? Wait. Oh, hold on. Nope. Okay. Well. Okay. Goodness gracious. No harm in doing it twice, right? The gravity here. The gravity is lowered, much like in the Lanayru Sky Island. Interesting. Okay, I appreciate that. I was hoping we might get an opportunity to use that again. This is one of my favorite little game mechanics because it's like you don't even need the paraglider, but you use the paraglider, you can go freaking far. Goodness, Carl Lewis. All right, well, it looks like we have an ascent for us, but where's our dude? Did he just leave us here? He's like, I'm going to the Hershey's chocolate factory up at the top of this. I'll see you there. I guess so. I thought that we would have to do this together, much like how we did it with Yunobo and Tolan. Like, we'd have to use their power, Sidon's power, to do this. Like, we'd probably be blowing up some of this chocolate sauce with him. Apparently, he thinks we're better off on our own. What is that? Ooh. What is this? Is it a demon? Is it an enemy? No, I don't think so. Oh, it gave me... Well, hey, there's my arrow. I'll take that. It gave me a something. What is it? Or was it just my arrow that it gave me? It might have just been my arrow. Okay, well, that's interesting enough. Huh. I don't know what that is. Let's go over here. There's another... They're, like, creating these bubbles, and they flash like a bomb. And then they go away. What if we stand on it? Can we get inside of the bubble? We can. Oh, we're swimming, too. We got a stamina wheel. Let's get our head out so we don't drown. So this... Oh, dude, this is going to be like a platforming game mechanic. Oh, that is sweet. Not only do we get to play around with the low gravity in conjunction with the paraglider, and then, of course, Tolan's capabilities, but we get to do the freaking bubble jumps. Dude, this is like the most platforming Zelda has had in it, and possibly ever? I mean, you can use like Rock's cape and stuff in other games, but usually you can't even jump. Man, super exciting. Of course, lots of platforming. We're going to be ascending, but my guess that's going to happen next time. So, thank you so very much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I really hope that you enjoyed yourself, right? There's so many things you could choose to be doing with your time. There's so many other Zelda videos or Let's Plays you could have watched, and you chose to watch this one to completion. And I think that's awesome. So thanks again, and I'll see you tomorrow.